Alright guys, and we are back with another vlog, and we're starting this week's vlog off with Jay Fudge. And as you guys know, if you watched last week's,
I think we just skimmed the surface on this car.
We did.
We gave
him a little taste of what's going on with this car.
Just the tip.
Give it to him, Fudge.
Well, we have our big boost 6466. It's getting tidied up right now. Everything's pretty much done. I'm just doing a DCT service on it, changing the filters out, flushing it. I channeled my inner wrap guy.
Oh.
I did the bars with it. Look how nice that looks with the,
they look good.
With the heat exchanger.
You guys see behind the grill.
The silver heat exchanger.
From CSF.
When that thing's behind you, dog, it's like a leopard just ready to.
A blue leopard.
Purple.
Blue purple leopard.
That's a purple. And we're not doing this again. Is it green? Is it yellow? We're not doing we're not doing that anymore. But yeah, next week we're gonna be hitting the dyno.
Sweet.
So hoping to hit probably around 600 wheel.
Yep.
Rear wheel.
Like you said in last week's, unfortunately we can't show the actual numbers. The client opted not to
my
show
best guesstimate is that's what everything we put on the car is. That's where he should be sitting around.
Awesome.
It's gonna be interesting though because we're on snow tires. So
you think we're gonna get more grip or less grip on the dyno?
Absolutely no grip at all, unless it's snowing, and which it's supposed to a lot next week.
Well, it's gonna be cold, so that might help us.
600 wheel horsepower in the snow.
Yeah, that works.
Discount Donuts Snow Edition, maybe.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, right?
Well, let's get a cold start and let's get this thing on the dyno.
Why do you have so many phones?
There's two, bro.
Yeah, but turn the screens off, dude. Their batteries are gonna die.
Meanwhile.
All right, Mike.
What's going on, guys?
Starting off a fresh week.
Yeah.
Just finished up a few projects. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, so this car's originally gloss white, and we wrapped it in the KPMF Wicked Purple. And
I love it.
Doing a bunch of accents on it too. We also did the pinstriping.
Yep.
This is one of my favorite things on it. So this is usually red in here, so I added some purple touch.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so just a little bit here and there.
And the flake, like we were saying on last week's vlog, you really couldn't appreciate it inside the shop.
No.
But now having it outside, you can really see that purple sparkle, which is awesome.
And then we price cut some spider webs. We did some spider webs for it. And yeah, did a bunch of different things. Pinstripe around the wheels, gloss black wheels. Yeah.
It looks really good. And we have another project that we finished up over here.
So we have here is a 2006 Corolla. Long story short, a lady came in with her son. It's his first car. He bought it himself. Worked hard all summer for it.
Yep.
Cool thing about it, only 40,000 original miles on this car.
Which is crazy. And this thing will last
forever.
So long.
Forever.
Yeah.
So it was originally silver. He wanted something a little different. So we, did the gloss green on it from a Nazatech. I think it's their British racing green.
Yep. It looks fantastic.
Polished the headlights up. Refinished all the trim on it. The wheels here.
They're all freshened up.
Yep, freshened those up, painted those.
All the black came back to life.
Yeah.
That was all faded before.
Yep.
Everything just looks great.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Brand new car again.
The color looks like paint. As we know from a Nazatech, their colors always look like paint. So, looks awesome, Mike.
All good stuff, guys. So yeah, on to the next one. Got a lot to do.
Let's do it. Nick, here on a Monday, absolutely wild.
Do you know where
Nick,
my
we're
music
back at it. Happy Monday, guys. Fudge is heading on the dyno, so we'll check in with him shortly on the F82 that you guys saw. And Nick's here. And we're back on this motor, which we'll have a full video on. Nick, is this the 700 wheel horsepower kit?
Yeah. So it makes that. I just don't know if I'm going to push it that far just because it has a manual transmission, not DSG.
Okay.
So might leave it at 600 wheel. But yeah, this is the 700 wheel kit.
Awesome.
But
we just finished up the 500 wheel kit. If you guys
can we change that
video.
picture?
It was posted on Monday if you guys want to see that video. But yeah. We gotta change the picture. Nick didn't like the thumbnail of his egg. Why didn't you like the picture, Nick?
I just don't like it. It's like it doesn't even make sense for the video. You were just like, oh, I ran out of a picture. Let me just choose this.
All right, Dylan. We got the ABT RS7 here in the bay. What are we doing?
We got resonator deletes, I guess you would say. Resonator replacement pipes.
All right.
Yeah, they're deletes. There's nothing in there. So.
All right. So right now it has the ABT. Is it like an axle back? Or
so
like
it's. Back? I think it's axle back. or I guess you could say mid-pipe back, because I think they do replace the X pipe in the middle.
Okay.
But I think it's functionally the same, so however you want to say it really. It's basically just the rear muffler section. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and see how that sounds, and then we'll see what kind of improvement we get out of it.
Let's hear it. Definitely need to make it a little louder. What do you think?
Yeah, she needs a little bit more sound. Let's get to it.
All right, guys, and now we are heading back to the clean side. And Mike just finished up his gorgeous RS5.
All right, guys, so we finished this RS5 up in the Nazatech Samba Green. Always a fan favorite of
What
this
a
color,
color,
dude.
huh?
Yeah, dude, it's sick.
It is gorgeous. We'll have to get some B-roll outside for the viewers to see. But yeah, this looks so good.
Yeah, dude, it looks really good. So we'll have some black stuff on it, and then he had a headlight kit here, which is like a yellow film with some black around it. Pretty cool, actually. So
I like
it lights
that.
up, it kind of adds the effect of having a full yellow headlight.
Little race car effect to it.
Yeah.
It looks so good. And then you and Bryce are heading off.
Yeah, so we're heading off in about an hour down to Florida to Boca to do some work with Alan Wilzik. He's got a race car for some art show going on. So we're gonna go down there, switch it up for him, spend all day, next couple days actually doing some stuff to it, and I'll be back Thursday.
And you guys will see that. I'll have a full separate video.
Yeah, we'll bring
so
a camera.
You guys will see that coming soon.
Yeah.
But
You want to go?
we love Alan.
I'll put you in my backpack.
But yeah, this one's all set. We'll get it outside and see how it looks. Well, guys, we're back from lunch and starting it off with Big Delicious D.
We're back. We had some Dutches. Didn't order the Big D today.
What'd you get?
Sometimes the paradox rift happens if the Big D orders Big D. I got buffalo nuggets. I usually go for
Not
the
that
chicken
good.
sandwich. That's my go-to. But anyway.
These are the new pipes.
Yeah, so what Audi calls these is forward mufflers. They're just resonators, but basically the same pipe. We're just getting rid of this guy, and now it's 2 sections. I don't know why they did 2 sections, maybe just to make it easier.
For shipping, maybe? Who knows?
Probably shipping, honestly, yeah. But yeah, got this guy out a little bit tricky, but not too bad. Now we get the... I don't know if you can see... Can you see in there?
Let's check it. Let's check it out.
Can you see it? Not really, right? Alright, it's just a resonator. It's straight through, and then there's muffler packing in here. But yeah, that's it. 3 bolts.
Hopefully it wakes it up.
Yeah, I'm hoping it does, you know, something. I mean, we'll see. Try to get this guy a little bit more sound before we go crazy with it.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, people.
1 eternity later.
All right, Dylan.
Is it caramel or caramel?
Let us know down below in the comments.
You're not supposed to say what you think, then it's going to be a biased answer.
Caramel.
Bleep it all out.
Caramel.
Caramel, caramel, or caramel?
There's an A after the R.
Caramel start! Cold start! Pipes are in!
Okay, well, when we start it,
Yeah?
it's good. The valves are going to be closed, so.
Alright, so valves are going to be closed when we start it.
Watch the fancy taillights.
And then Dylan will open them up. Watch it.
You ready?
Yeah!
You ready?
Yeah!
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah!
All right.
Open them up! We'll let it warm up a bit.
Yeah, I gotta wait a second.
And then we'll give some revs.
Yeah. Got her a little bit warmed up here. Got her in RS mode.
RS mode.
Let's see what we got.
Valves are open. I think it's a little bit louder.
We gotta play the tapes side by side, overlap the sound.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds good.
It's,
You know?
yeah, it sounds good. I think it is gonna be different while you're driving it.
Oh, for sure.
More so than just
Right.
us doing this.
Right.
Because the resonators are gonna change the tone throughout the rev range. So I think, honestly, it's going to be more something that the customer notices a difference than us or the viewer. But yeah, they fit nice. They look nice. Good, nice, whatever you call this stuff, this heat shielding stuff.
Yeah, that's
Factory style heat shielding. These are obviously the factory pipes, but the ones we put in have the same heat shielding, brackets, everything. The only thing that's a little annoying is they're two-piece, but it is what it is.
cool.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh, it did the little light thing.
They were doing the thing. Hey! Buffalo boys! Keep it down up there!
For real.
He's got a switchblade!
Cut Omar.
The next day.
And we're back here with Turbo Hand himself.
Yeah, I'm just texting Brian, asking him for a throttle body connector clip, and he goes, it would be here for tomorrow. And I said, you never have anything, I'm switching dealerships. And he goes, you know what, I'm not gonna, you know what?
Even get into that.
Brian.
What are we working on today, Nick?
So we have a B8 S4, and we're gonna be replacing the supercharger bricks inside the intercooler.
Okay.
So, well, inside the supercharger.
Right.
So we're gonna take the supercharger off,
Yep.
okay? And then there's two coolant bricks that fail on these, and they leak coolant into the cylinder. It could cause a misfire. Technically, it can also cause your car to be burning coolant.
Yep.
So it's like, pretend it's like having two radiators inside your supercharger. It's like a, you know, air to water setup, but basically it cools down the charge. But what they do is they leak.
Over time.
Yeah,
just age.
so he's probably burning coolant. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this blower off and we're gonna replace that. There's a significant amount of oil under the car also, and what's common on these is the oil filter housing gasket on the back side of the block. We're gonna be replacing that while we have the blower off. I noticed his valve covers are leaking a little too, so I'm gonna let him know on that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the supercharger off and take a look at those bricks.
Awesome. Why
Omar
are you calling our name
Omar and
wrong
Zach are
with
stuck at the dump because the dump truck died and they didn't bring the jump pack, and you're blocking me because I gotta go save him in the Mini. Call me
Oh,
Super
you gotta
Fudge.
take the Mini, huh?
Well, unless you want me to take your car because you're blocking me.
What cars do you have? 1 out of 5, Justin. Which one does he have today?
Wow. Wow.
Which
No,
one does
you
he have
too.
here,
1 out of
Justin?
5, Nick.
Maybe he's got the wagon.
You have the wagon? Or is it the Bronco? Or is it the Raptor? Or is it the other Bronco? Or is it the GT4?
Wow.
Or is it the Flintstone Mobile?
Or is it your dad's Porsche?
Or is
All right, Fudge, we have made our
Can you
way
see
to
my
the
breath?
dyno.
Can you see my breath?
Oh yeah, it's cold.
It's cold in here,
It's
dog.
cold.
So
We have made our way.
we have made our way. Everything went good with the turbo kit installation. All of our appropriate fueling and our reflex is installed, so everything's working the way it should.
Awesome.
So we're gonna do some pulls and hopefully make some good numbers, which again we can't declare what numbers they made.
Right. Right around
but
600.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. A solid, rear-wheel drive power.
With snows.
With snows, so yeah,
I like it.
You're gonna hear that on the video. The snow tires on the dyno are very, very loud.
Yeah.
So you're gonna notice that. But say let's get into it, Tyler.
Let's get a pull. All right, Fudge.
Tyler, another one done.
That's it.
Another S55. I love these engines. They are one of the most underappreciated engines that BMW has produced. Removed the twin turbos, put a big single on it.
Yep.
We made beautiful, a lot of power. I can't say numbers like we said before, but
Yep.
it was close to another car that we did. previously. So overall, I'm happy. There's a new slogan, bro.
What's that?
Make F80s great again. And you know where
I
to
mean,
bring
they're
it.
awesome cars.
You know where to
but-
bring it if you know you're trying to do that and you want to make your F80 something more than it was.
Yep.
Let me know.
Let us know, guys.
Let us know.
It
Single
ran great.
turbos, big twins, whatever you want to do.
Yep. It sounds great. Another one done.
Ready for the snow.
I know, it's so cool with it having snow tires.
Donuts.
Maybe.
All right.
Thanks, Fudge.
Bye.
Meanwhile.
Guys, I know we always talk about Happy Wednesday with Snap-on, but Chris from Mako Tools, our Mako rep, is an awesome dude. He's here on Tuesdays, and Nick is here on the truck. Yo!
What I really like is
What up?
Yo!
How you doing?
What I really like is what I really don't like is though is keeping one here, keeping one at home, and buying
Oh, he's talking
Volkswagen,
real,
like
huh?
paying for both.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucks.
Nick,
They have the new scanner out.
I wanted to show the vlog, the Mako truck.
Yeah, so they have the new scanner out. I'm thinking about getting it because I really, really like the Mako scanner. It does a lot. It's right behind Chris's right ass cheek.
Chris, what do we got that's new? Oh, that's the new scanner, huh?
Yeah. So this is the one that he's looking at, and that's also kind of like a step up from that one, if you will. If you had to add a bunch of stuff to it.
Was it hard? Do you remember it goes off email? Is it hard to set up if I get that?
Is it hard to set up?
Yeah. Do you remember?
Nope. Probably takes like 5 minutes in the shop. Just gotta have it hooked up to Wi-Fi.
I like this pink box.
I really like it.
It's fire.
I know you like the pink
The color's
box.
fire. Oh boy.
I
Are we
know,
going?
I
Are we
really-
going home with this?
I really like. No, this would stay at HCI. I think.
I think you should buy it, Nick.
Wait, get this. He doesn't owe me anything.
Wow.
Sweet, yeah.
I think we should get it, Nick. What do you
I
think?
know, it's so nice. Do you want to see it? You want to see it?
Yeah, let's show them.
Because it's so like compact compared to
And we're getting an unboxing on this vlog. This is crazy.
Compared to the one I have now. This is like really nice.
Look at this
Yeah.
box. That green is fire.
So now instead of having a two-piece, they don't let you take this off anymore. So you have to basically plug the whole thing into the car. So this would be plugged into the OBD2 port.
Yep.
And then this would be your new Bluetooth module. It's actually telling you if it's getting signal or not. And then
Oh wow, huh? That's a big difference. I think we're taking this, huh? Chris, we're taking it.
I think so.
Yeah, we're
A
taking
little
it.
cutie.
We're
it's
taking
sealed? Oh no, it's not sealed.
He opened it. We're taking it.
It's open now.
Dude, there's no going back, Nick.
It's so nice and small, dude. Like I like that so much.
You should still be able
Look,
to
dude,
follow
no,
those.
in a big buttons up top so you know what you're doing. Yeah. That's nice, huh?
Yeah. Chris, there's a forward-facing camera on the new one instead of just rear.
Oh, I got a forward-facing one?
Yeah.
Well,
Is there a volume?
I just wanna see you take it.
Is there a
yeah,
volume
they
button,
want to
Chris?
see you take it. Looks like
Chris, there's no volume button. This right here is like the intercooler brick that
Yep.
goes inside these. So I'm bolting up these cross tubes right now, basically to the front of this. So what I mean is you take off these bolts back here, and this whole brick right here, it sits inside.
So it slides out.
It slides out, yeah, and then you have to unbolt the front too. And what happens they go bad basically from the heat, or God forbid if something gets in there. Most likely something's not in there, it's usually heat, and it basically melts through that little piece of aluminum, and then coolant drips inside the cylinder.
No good.
So we're getting the new ones in now.
Sweet.
Also, I changed the supercharger oil. This is a good time to change supercharger oil. And Tyler came over and smelt that.
Dude, it reeks, huh?
The supercharger oil smells pretty bad.
Sweet. We'll get this thing buttoned up and he'll be back on the road.
Nice little road test, yeah.
One eternity later.
All right, Nick, we're all buttoned up here. Let's hope it starts. I'm gonna go in and start it here. You can hold the camera. See if it starts. The key's in it.
Get in there, Big T.
The key's in it.
Of course the key's in it.
All right, Nick.
Fire it up, Tyler.
We're gonna fire it up, Nick. Ready?
That was insanely smooth, Tyler.
You're looking good in here. No lights.
What'd you say?
Nothing. No lights. Nothing.
Who did the job? You ain't got no turbo on your hand. You gotta get the tattoo, Tyler. That is smoother than a baby's bottom, Tyler. Get a little red, Tyler. All right, Tyler, let's go on a test drive.
All right, Nick. S4 supercharger bricks are changed out. How do you feel? He's thinking.
We feel good. We're gonna go for a ride. Hey, oh, what? Was that a basketball? Something fell in the trunk. Maybe a basketball. Yeah, so the job went, well, it went smooth. We did the supercharger bricks. We did 034 caps for the supercharged bricks.
Yep.
The billet caps for bleeding. We also did new intake manifold gaskets. We did a rear diff service. The biggest thing on this car that's gonna look at this girl singing.
That was crazy, right?
Yeah, I don't know what she sniffed at lunch. But anyways, the biggest difference on this car is going to be the oil filter housing gasket, because Trevor's car was pouring out oil. Traced it down to the oil filter housing gasket that's pouring out. Thought it might be timing covers. Luckily, they're just seeping like they all do. It's not leaking. So it looked like the oil filter housing gasket. What it does is it leaks like to make it look like you have a rear main seal leak. Because it's basically right on top of the engine block, and when it leaks, it comes down the backside of the block, and it basically flows. It flows through the crack of where the transmission meets the engine. So it runs down that whole crack and makes it look like you have a rear main seal leak or, you know, timing cover leak. His valve cover gaskets are seeping just a little bit, but this went well.
Awesome. And when do you recommend like the supercharger brick change? Is there a certain mileage, or do you kind of just like feel
when it's leaking? So usually when someone goes to do a carbon clean, we look at the intake valves to see if there's any coolant dripping on them or anything like that.
Okay.
I mean, granted, if you have over 100,000 miles, or you're at 100,000 miles, and you're going to be doing a carbon clean, you have the extra money to spend for the coolant bricks, I will tell you, you will need them in the future.
Okay.
They will go. Haven't seen a set that hasn't, but if you have the extra money to spend, do it now. You know, it's while you have the manifold off, because if you don't, you're gonna have to be going back in.
Right. Sweet. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog, and we'll catch you all in the next one.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.